composed of cells, though, aren't they? So cells must look quite different from one another in order for these organs to look at one another. So let's have a look at some cells, shall we? The first cell type we're going to look at, does anyone know what these are? Ooh, yes, what do you think? Nerve endings, yes. Yeah? Neurons, yeah, why do you say that?
Because they were long and spindly and had lighty up sort of
yes, they're long and they're spindly, and that's because they form these intricate connections with each other and with muscle cells and so on, and that's absolutely crucial for our brains to work and our nervous systems to work. So neurons are really beautiful cells, and that's their job. Let's have a look at the next cell type. Now, does anyone know what these might be? Yes. Sorry? Blood cells. Well, actually, there are some blood cells on here, but they've kind of sneaked on. We have got some blood cells in there. Yes. They're ciliated, well spotted. Biologist in the making over there. They're actually lung cells. Does anyone have a cold at the moment? Are you doing a lot of coughing? You're coughing up loads of gunk. Yeah, well, you're using your lung cells a lot because your lung cells have these hairs, these cilia in them that act as kind of brooms and sweep all the gunk and all the phlegm along so that you can cough it all out of your lungs. So a very useful cell type indeed. And the next cell type we're going to look at is so special that it comes with its own handler. Welcome, Beata. Thank you for coming. So Beata, what have you brought for us this evening? Oh, wow. Look at them. Can we see those up on the screen now? Can everybody see? What are these cells doing? They're forming a big clump, but what are they doing together? Can anyone see what these cells are doing together? What's that? Yes. They're moving. What do you think? What kind of movement do you think it might be?
I thought they were pulsing.
Pulsing, yeah.
Beating?
They're beating. Excellent, well done. So what kind of cells do you think these might be?
Heart cells.
Heart cells, exactly. Beating heart cells. So Beata, tell me how you got these cells to us this evening.
So to make these cardiomyocytes, what scientists do is that they use very young cells called stem cells, and these cells are actually so young that they can differentiate to any cell in our body. So what we can do nowadays, we can instruct these young cells to become cardiomyocytes when we use different factors and methods at the same time.
So we've got these cells growing in a petri dish, nowhere near a heart, and yet they know that they should be beating like heart cells, and they carry on doing that in their petri dish. I think that's amazing. How long will they do that for?
Probably here for around a few minutes.
Just a few minutes. Well, we were lucky then, weren't we? And I can see that these might have some point in medicine.
Yeah, these cells are very important because these cells are very similar to the cells that we've got in our heart, which means that we can use them, for example, when we've got a heart attack, so when the heart is injured. Also, we can use these cells to test new medicines.
We're just pausing for a minute to go to WormCam,
okay,
because little worm embryo over there has done something exciting for us. It's done another cell division, just about to. This cell here is just about to split into two, and we can actually see this cleared area here in the middle is the nuclei pulling apart. So this is happening live. We didn't know that was about to happen then. So could you actually build a whole heart?
We hope that one day this will be possible. However, there is more to a whole organ like a heart than just the cells in a dish, as there are other very important cell types in the heart as well that play crucial roles.
But that would be amazing, wouldn't it? Think what you could do to heart transplants if you could grow hearts in the lab. There'd be no queues for transplants. And it would also mean that the patients who need a heart could have a new heart grown from them, from their own stem cells. Is it another one's at it now, isn't it? The other cell's starting to divide, yes. So things are happening in our worm. Beata, thank you so much for sharing these cardiomyocytes with us this evening. Beata.